Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel again. It's Zabatin or Augie. Today's probably going to be the last day or the last video of a recap of the Dragon Gym. And in this video you're really going to see kind of an exposition, I guess, of Mega Charizard. He isn't the focus of it, but he puts in some serious work in this video that ultimately gives me the win. And let's get right into it and check out how I did. So I'm using the Land Dragon deck again. I'm using the 2 GB, the Evo into Flygon and Zygarde, and I always forget one of the twin dragons. I always forget his name. He's right there. The other opponent has it. He's got Terrakion, Articuno, Rayquaza, and basically just people are pieces that got boosts. That was Zekrom. That's the guy I always forget. And of course the Charizard. But my opponent's team is kind of random. He does have the Rayquaza though, so it's something to look out for. He's going first, and I think he opens up defensively with his Mew. Yeah, he opens up defensively with his Mew, which is actually, I find it's a mistake on his part. With me having Gabite, I'm just gonna just rush down the middle, because if he attacks, I win the next turn, and I'm setting myself up really well. And so he just put someone out, so okay, I'm gonna just go on the other side with my second Gabite, and he can't attack me. Basically, it's basically like a trap with Gabite. Gabite actually was really good in this Dragon Cup. Next time the Ground Cup comes by, I would definitely use Gabite probably, just because he's so tricky. He's like so gimmicky. But then I set up the second trap with Vibrava in the back. That way they can't move or attack, and that provides just surround kills. So he comes in with Terrakion, which Charizard has no problem with usually. And so I put him out on the right, and then he moves in with Mew. He should have put out more pieces, unless they had a wait. I'm not sure if his dragon still had a wait, but I just move in with Charizard to try to position myself for the push with Mega Charizard. And I think about putting in Zygarde to give my dragons a boost, the Land Dragons. So I put him there at the entry point just to give one of the Gabites fighting chance against that Articuno. He comes down the far left lane with his Zekrom, and oh, my camera just went all over the place. Time for no fear. I evolved to Mega Charizard X, and I'm gonna take on the Reshiram. Is that, yeah? And Mega Charizard EX actually will see, or Mega Charizard X, look at that. He gets a miss, unfortunately, but good for me. I actually wanted to backdraft, because that would have just wrecked his whole day. Terrakion and Articuno would have been knocked out, I believe. But I'll take the knockout there, and he's banished for 7 turns. I think that's so overpowered on this Mega Charizard. Your opponent loses pieces for 7 turns from the turn they got beat. So I go into Terrakion again. I double chance though, because I didn't want for me to fall short on the physical and then get surrounded by Articuno. But there he goes. Off he goes. And now he has to come in with Mew. Mew has a pretty good matchup, so I'm just going to hurdle jump and take that entry point before he surrounds my my Charizard with no penalty, because if he surrounds me now, he'll lose his Articuno, and then he'll be like 3 figures down. And he moves back with Rayquaza, so I take that other entry point so that he doesn't put anybody out. And he's in a pretty bad spot. I have 2 Gabites on my entry points, and he comes in with Zekrom. I'm not too sure why, but I thought that was interesting. So I have to go block just because I don't want him to fly over me and just win the game. And his pieces are kind of coming back slowly. I think it's really funny when they just come back from being banished. So now I'm just trying to figure out. He moves in with Articuno, which I find is interesting too. So I just give Zygarde some backup by moving Zekrom in. And so now it's basically 4v6 right now, because that Rayquaza is pretty much dead. Because if he does anything with that Rayquaza, it's an instant surround, and he loses. So the threat of Rayquaza is not even there. he gets Screech, everyone has weight, and now since uh, Charizard's not Mega Evolved, he has a pretty good matchup against Mew, but unfortunately we get this crazy roll, which is it's alright. And we didn't lose him, right? So that's good. He comes in again and attacks my Vibrava with his Articuno. I'm not sure why. Get Supersonic, which it's actually pretty good because if I get any of my physicals against his big physical, uh, he'll move over to the miss and I'll get my evolution off. Shuttle Flip against the Mew, that gets kind of annoying. But he attacks me again with his confused Articuno, and there I got Screech. But if I had gone a physical, I would have gotten my Flygon there, and he would have been in a pretty bad spot. So I just go ahead and attack again with Charizard. I don't have another, Charizardite to get the Mega Charizard. But if I did, I'd probably be using it right now because his abilities are like Backdraft's ability is ridiculous. Unfortunately, he gets the Roost, so his confusion is going to go away. But I'm just trying to peck away with Charizard at this point, but we get the miss. I think my Charizard is actually a level 1. Charizard isn't a meta like figure that you can just use in League, so I don't think I bothered to leveling him up any. So I just move Zygarde to the left in case he decides to attack me and he gets the unfortunate purple roll. And he once again attacks me with Articuno, and I knock him out. Now I'm going to evolve. Yes, of course I want to evolve. And there he goes. Now I have my Flygon evolved, and he's got to look out for that Draco Meteor, because then I could take out that Rayquaza without even having to attack it. So I'll go ahead and attack it, hoping for that Draco roll. I get the fly away. That's alright. So I'm probably just pick a spot, and now he's gonna have to react with it because he's 3-5 or 3v5 right now, with Rayquaza basically immobile. He moves over Mew, and I thought about setting up a surround here, but then I remembered if he gets the fly, and I don't have my gold block anymore, that would be pretty bad. I get the Draco Meter, and I go for that Rayquaza. And he gets the purple. That's alright. If I had gotten that off, that would have been an instant win. I was actually pretty excited when I saw that. But then when I saw what he got, I wasn't as excited. It's a back and forth right now with Zekrom and Flygon, and that 10 boost that Flygon gets from Zygarde is so good against Zekrom right now because it gives it that extra little boost so that his 71 is actually an 81 attack, and that just sets it aside from being able to lose to that Zekrom to his Fusion Bolt, right? That's his 70 attack. Yeah, Fusion Bolt. I get Fly Away again, but I just really like the combo of Zygarde and Flygon. And the Gabites, they just complement each other really well. And then Gabite and Vibrava being a 3 MP figure, or they were all 3 MP figures during the Dragon Gym Cup, that was, I think, a little ridiculous. And it set up for some pretty cheesy wins. As you see, he's kind of locked down at his entry points. He attacks me. Unfortunately, he gets the Bolt Strike, and my 81 isn't enough. But that's alright, he just moves with... I attack him, then he moves with his Mew. I go to my goal point as well, with my Zekrom. Because I'm trying to set up an attack now with Zygarde. So that if he gets Fly, he basically loses his Zekrom. He overdrives, which is honestly the best decision for himself. And he attacks my Zekrom. So any tie, I automatically lose, yeah. There you go. But he's paralyzed, so that's kind of dangerous for himself. So I'm going to go ahead and just put my Zygarde on my goal, because it's the only thing I can do at this point. Even though I was up, it goes to show you, don't give up. You might win. But he gets to fly, and this is where I feel like he made a mistake. He should not have flown all the way over there, because now my Charizard's right next to him, and I'm going to attack. If he had flown right next to me, my Charizard wouldn't have been able to reach him. He would have gone one more turn with his Zekrom. So now I get my Charizard just going in with his 250. against that Bull Strike. Even though he gets paralyzed, it's alright. I mean, the game is pretty much done at this point. There's no, like, what is he gonna do? It's 4v1 at this point. Like I said, yeah, he moves Rayquaza over. Nope. That's exactly what I mean. He couldn't even attack any of my Gigabytes. Now it's a surround on that Mew. And that was going to be the game, actually. Like, unless is he going to attack? Like I said, don't never give up, right? But let's check it out. No, he forfeit wins, which I mean, I would have done too. But yeah, guys, that was the Dragon Gym Cup. Like I said, this is probably going to be the last video of the Dragon Gym Cup. There hasn't been any big update. We haven't got a new banner, so I just figured I'd put some footage out of the Gym Cup and just some interesting games that I had. And hopefully we get a new banner soon, and I can open up some packs on and put it up for y'all. But I just really wanted to put this video up actually because of the push that Mega Charizard made is really what allowed me to set up my Gigabytes and everything else and kind of be able to outplay him in a sense. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you really like my content, just comment, like, and subscribe what you like about it, and I'll keep posting videos. I posted like I think 6 videos this last week. I'm not too sure how my scheduling is going to be. I know in my first video I said I was going to post like 3 times a week. That's probably what's going to be like with school starting up soon. I'll be a lot busier. If I get anything cool, I'll try to take a screenshot of it and just post it up on Twitter or Instagram. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.